Hello darlings, it's Sue here, Sue Verhoeven. Some of you who've been following me on Facebook will know that a certain young man who is 6 today, Wilson, has a giant cyst on his face here. It's literally that big. It's like half a mango. So when it started, when we first noticed it, it's quite hard to notice because when they're eating, when they've got their heads down, which is pretty much all the time if they're not asleep, the jowls kind of fall down and it just looked like a fold of skin here, like this. And it wasn't until I was stroking him on that side that I felt this rock hard. Honestly, it was like there was a rock under his skin. It was really, really, really hard. And it was kind of bigger. It became like that, but it was bigger, but rock hard. So my suspicions were correct that it was a cyst. He had a cyst before. It could have come up quite quickly. It might not have done, it might just have been because he always lies down on his other side first, as you'll see from the video of us trying to kind of squeeze it all out and clean it for him. So I get a good look at one side of him lots, and then he usually gets up and wants to do something. Sometimes he turns around, sometimes I've kind of taught him how to turn around because he likes having both sides done, because I give him a really good massage and a really good scratch and tickle and he really, really likes it. So anyway, phoned the vet and the vet said, keep an eye on it. Keep an eye on it because at the moment with lockdown, if we don't have to, if we come and deal with him, we won't be observing social distances. Check that he's drinking, check that he's eating, make sure it's not in his gum, around his tooth, which I knew it wasn't anyway. And monitor him, take his temperature, make sure he's not got a fever. So we monitored him. And over probably about the following week, it changed from being rock hard to being squidgy, like quite some pressure on it, like a tennis ball. And when you scratched it, it sounded like a drum. So kept an eye on it. It was still very black. I could move it all around his face like this. I could squeeze it this way. I could poke it. I could pull it about, making sure that it was really on his face. And it was on his face. So that was great. And then it started to kind of bubble up the following week. And then one morning I noticed that the skin looked a tiny wee bit pink. There's a photo. There's 2 photos of one day and the following day and then the next day when it burst, just at the beginning of the video that you've probably already seen. I'm not sure I'm going to plop this in just so that you know what you're looking at. So that was fine. And then the skin got even more pink and just the skin on the outside was kind of had died because, you know, like if you have a blister or something, that skin kind of separates off and doesn't get blood supply and then it's dead skin. So I could kind of grab little bits and kind of peel bits off of it, and I thought, oh, it's very, very thin. Anyway, it has popped and we've done our best to clean it out, squeeze everything out of it. So you have to be careful around pigs' mouths because they're very sharp teeth. They're not wanting to bite you, but if we were doing something, he would warn us with a ruff and probably try and kind of knock us sideways, you know, like bang with his face. But I don't want to lose the trust we have because we, you know, if you kind of get him to lay down and then hurt him, it's kind of like, oh, all right, well, they learn in an instant, pigs, so that's what we didn't want to do. So they're very hard to film, especially close up, because they are in constant motion. Even if you get them busy with a carrot, they will be moving continuously. If you try to get up close with the camera, they follow you with their nose. So it's really, really hard to get a picture. But I have taken some screenshots from the video, and I think you will be able to see what a humongous cavern it is after everything comes out. So I hope you pimple poppers enjoy it. I think I have a fellow cyst owner in the family now, and I have to say it's pretty well spot on the same size as mine was. All right then, lots of love. Enjoy the video. Bye. So here comes Wilson. He's wanting a cuddle. You wanting a cuddle? You gonna want a scratch? Does he want a scratch? But I want you to lay down, not on that side, because you always lay down that side. If I come in here, you're going to lay down on your big cyst, which is popped, isn't it? Daddy's little pink nose. Right, Daddy's coming. He's coming. He's coming. We're going to sort you out. Look at your little eyes. Hey? I want you to lay down on your other side. Do you think you can manage that for me? I don't want you to put your head down there, and I don't want you to lay on your right side. I want you to lay on your left side. So. He always lays down on the other side first. You going to lay down? You going to lay down? I need to see to you.
Oh, he's thinking about it.
Yeah, he wants me to come in there. Right, Wink's going to pass the water. Yeah, I'll give you the camera when I get in. Right.
Come on, Wilson.
I want you to see.
Oh,
If I'm going to
out your face, Wilson.
see, look, I'm going to get round the other side of him. There you go. Oh no, see, he's turning round.
Go around the other side of him again.
Here. No, this side, this side. Oh, he's on the wrong side.
Well, lean over him and stretch him, he'll go back the other way.
No, I doubt it. Let's see. Let's see. Hello, baby. Hello, baby. Can I get you on this side? You want to come on this side? I want you to come on this side. I want you to turn over. You're going to turn over for me. Can you turn
Go around
over
the other
for me?
side of him at the front.
Yeah, see if he does. He's got dry skin now. Just oil him. No, but it's not so sunny. Hello, baby. Hey? Hello. Can I get you to roll on the other side? Can I get you to roll? Oh yes, it's definitely coming out.
Yeah, no, I can see. Get him over.
Oh, it smells good. Come on. And if I push him, he won't like that.
Yeah, but if I go on this side as well.
So he's already going.
Hang on. I'm coming over the fence. I'll just be on the fence on the top of the shed for a little while.
Yeah, Daddy. You're going to go round. Come on.
Come on.
You're going to roll over.
I'm just not even filming. Come on, Wilson.
I might have to stroke him on this side for a bit and then
Hold-
stand up
take
and
the
get him to
camera.
turn over. You're going to turn over?
I'm going in the house.
He won't like that with it all over him. He'll get all raw.
Head stuck. No, I got my head stuck. Your head?
You'd roll over. Wilson, turn over. Wilson, you're going to turn over. Are you going to turn over? Because I can't get to your...
Come on. Hey, go that side. Yeah,
There
you go, isn't it?
Is that good?
Come on, lie on this side.
Go to his back leg. You lay down.
Come on, Wilson.
You're going to lay down.
Come on.
Come on.
Wilson, come on.
See how they always know something's up.
Come on, Wilson. He's going to start eating again now, isn't he?
Oh, bang my head. You little baby. Down you go. Come on, lay down. Are you going to lay down, Wilson? You're going to lay down?
He's not, is he?
No.
Come on.
You were begging for it a minute ago. You won't lay there because it's wet.
Yeah, well, we'll have to come back to him. I'll go and put some more wallpaper up. Oh, Wilson, did you hit me in your face with your tail?
Yeah, see? only coming out of the pig house.
Let's have a look at it then, Wilson.
I wouldn't touch it while he's walking about,
I just want to look.
because you know how he hates being interfered with
There's like
when
a
he's...
big bit of toothpaste sticking out, isn't there?
Yeah, don't touch it.
I'm not. I don't want to touch that.
Right, well if I just sit on the bench, I'm going to put this hay out to make it super dry, because he's a bit of a wuss when it's a bit damp.
Yeah.
I don't know why you're not eating the hay anymore. I've got 5 bales of it filling the shed and you just don't eat any of it. Okay. He's perfectly fine though. Perfectly fine. But he'll start begging again in a minute. Won't you, Jagger? Hello. Hello, baby. You're always wagging your tail, aren't you? Wilson's listening. What are you listening? What are you listening at? Right, we'll try this again. Take 2. On the scratch. Can you lay down on the other side for me? Can you lay down on the other side so I can look at your cyst? Good boy. Oh no. Oh Wilson. I want you to turn over. I do. I want you to turn over. Oh no. It's very smelly. No, he almost went down. He kind of came up here and I stroked him this side.
Give me a shout if he goes on the right side.
Okay. I mean, he will turn over shortly.
Okay, give me a shout when he goes.
Okay, I'll call you. Keep your phone in hand. If I call you, that's why. Okay. There we go. You're filming it the wrong way. Hello. How's that doing?
Oh, it's stuff
Oh,
coming out.
it popped.
Yeah, there it goes.
He's a good boy. There's a good boy. I need the, look, he's coming up.
Mm.
I need the cloth.
Keep squeezing him. Keep stroking him, sorry.
There you go. It's... You good boy.
Okay, you'll have to hold the phone for a second while I get the water.
Yeah, but he might think it's food and moves. That's the trouble. You know what he's like. He's a good boy. Hey, you're so brave.
Keep him really busy, darling. I'm coming in as well.
Let's do your legs, shall we? Oh. There. Now, take that. Just be careful.
Oh, there's a big load coming up there. Yeah,
Be
Wilson.
careful. Good boy.
Oh, look at that bit.
Yeah, we need to kind of wipe that off.
Shall I wipe it off?
Good boy. Squeeze that out. He might not like the water on it. Oh, there he goes. Straight away up. Ew.
He's drinking it.
Oh, no, no, no. It's got salt in it. No, 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 no. You can't drink
Don't
that.
drink that, Wilson. Oh, look at that.
Ew.
It's salty. Well, he likes salty water.
No, no,
obviously.
no. Don't let him have it.
I'm not going to. Wilson, do you want to lie down again?
No.
He's off.
Is that a bit better?
Quite a
You
lot
were,
came out.
you were really good. It's on his face though. Look, Wilson's
I know.
Jagger
I'll
can
have to
smell
try
it.
and wipe it a bit more off his face. Let me just try and drink the water again. You right, Wilson?
Huh?
Good boy. Wilson.
Good boy. Good boy. And now what I think we might have to do is squirt it with a hose. I know it's quite a warm day.
I've got
It's
wiped as
kind
much as I could off.
Yeah. it's got a big hole, so it's going to continue to drain.
Yeah.
And he'll want a scratch later. Right, hose. I think we're just going to jet that with the hose. The vet said that will be a good idea if he likes that.
She said wash it with a syringe.
No, we haven't
That's
got
disgusting,
a syringe.
isn't it?
Yeah. It's not as smelly as I thought though.
Oh, I can't smell it.
Well, I know. You pull the hose out, will you? Got a kink in it and it's not long enough.
You see it from here now.
Let's try it for you. Here, Daddy, here. Yeah.
Stop squirting me.
Darling, stop swearing at me. Can you get a carrot? They're in the trug. They're all in the trug. And a carrot. We just need to wash your face a bit. And the constant motion. He's really losing his hair.
Is a Jagger a carrot as well?
Well, yeah, of course.
He's a tiny little one for Jagger. A big one for Will. Here you go, Wilson.
Maybe you can get him to sit. I know it seems a bit mean, but I've taught him to sit very well recently.
Come on.
Come down here.
Come on.
So it's not...
Wilson, you're going to sit. You're going to sit. You're going to sit.
Oh, it's a big gash, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know if I got
Jaggy.
that. There you go. Yeah, there he is again.
Is it a hollow noise it made?
Yeah, it's hollow. Go and get him some more carrots. Oh, it's going right in the hole now and squirting it out. Good boy, Wilson. Oh yes, it's making more come out. It probably feels nice. Can you see that here? Why didn't you film it? Because it's hard to film and...
My bit of paper's ready.
Yeah, well, it's a nice
Ow!
bit. Oh, that's flushing it out brilliantly. Oh, there's a massive hole.
Yeah.
Can you get it? Come behind, come level with me, this side. See, look, see how it squirts it out? It's well into, sorry, I've really wet your pen.
Yeah. That'll do though, I think.
That'll do for now.
Yeah, Wilson.
Right. Turn your alarm off. Let's get another carrot and see if we can look at it. Because I think it's quite open. A lovely trug. We have found a new carrot supplier, our local greengrocer. We have 4 bags of them. We have absolutely massive. The fridge is full of them. What's that, darling? How does it look? Ooh, a very big hole. There you go. Yeah, it's a big hole, isn't it? Is that nice?
Something could be hair.
No. That's pulling. That's literally falling out. I can't get the film on it. That is open. That's a pocket, kind of hanging open,
Yeah.
like that.
Well, we just need to keep an eye on it, make sure it doesn't get
Oh, it's
See, the swelling's all gone.
yeah. See if you can feel it underneath. That's it all out. Look, it's completely out.
Yeah.
It's just baggy skin. Hang on.
It's gone. Actually, it's gone.
Right. So that skin will fall off and it will heal from the inside.
Feels
Oh,
empty.
it's not in focus. I can't get it in focus.
Feels
'cause he's...
empty.
Yeah. It is. It's a complete, like a shopping bag. You were really good. See all the dead skin inside it?
Yeah.
I'm really sorry, folks. We can't get any closer because pigs are constantly in motion.
Big old hole, isn't it?
I'll tell you what we can do. Let's get him to jump up at the gate. Let's go and get him a plum.
Wilson. Got a plum.
Wait till he's finished.
Oh, yeah. Come on. Wilson, come on. Jagger's got your carrot.
Wilson.
Come on, have a
Up
plum.
you come.
Wilson, up you come. Up you come. Hello, there you go. Ready? I've got another one. Another
You.
one. It's gone, hasn't it? It's completely gone down. Another one. Oh.
Birthday plum.
That's your birthday.
Right, as you can see, it wasn't hurting him at all. He just stood there while we squirted the hell out of it. And we'll do that later.